Got some Chipotle, got some Game of Thrones. I fucking love this show. Just getting into my final meal of the day. Gotta hit like 100 grams of protein. I'm gonna be doing egg whites plus whey. And gotta get in some carbs too, so I'm gonna do some ice cream, like 3 servings of ice cream right there. Today it's Sunnyside Creamy Churn Style Cookies and Cream. It's got about 3.5 grams of fat per serving, which isn't high, which isn't low, that's for sure. But it's just a decently tasting cookies and cream ice cream with okay fat content. And honestly, I don't even shoot for the low fat ice cream types out there, simply because I got like 65 grams of fat per day, and that's really not too low. 65 grams of fat, I can kind of get away with a good amount of high fat foods. Puts things like French fries and fried chicken definitely off the list, but little things like this I can indulge in. First workout back at the home gym from SoCal, so it's gonna feel good to be back on some familiar equipment. Yo, Wednesday, April 3rd. Shout out to Ben Seath and the strength crew for hooking me up with this sweatshirt. Shout out to you guys, link in the description box if you want to check these awesome guys out. Really, really strong motherfuckers. Today is my bench day, strength week. Let's lift some heavy weight. I want to hit 295 on the flat bench for 6.
Good. Let's go. Get up.
Okay, let's talk about my strength as of right now. I'm in my 24th week of dieting, 10 weeks out and 15 weeks out about. And so far, my strength has been going up and up and up. Especially deadlifts, they seem to be non-stop, the sumo deadlifts. Everything was going up. Though this last week, I didn't hit a PR on my squats, and this week I didn't hit a PR on my squats. So perhaps my squat strength, in terms of its increase, has been coming to a stop. So we'll see what happens with that. I'll keep you guys updated. My pressing strength, like everything else, has been going up until I'd say today, it seems. I was hitting PRs non-stop in pretty much all pressing movements except for the dumbbell flat. But this workout may be telling me that that might be coming to an end. So didn't hit a PR on my flat bench. We'll see how things go from here. Keep you guys updated. Pulling has been going up steadily in terms of strength, but I'll keep you guys updated on how my strength progression goes with pulling. I always press on my shoulder. I can always press my shoulders. It's like, I feel like shit. My bench goes down. Shoulders. Shoulders are fine. 235. Yeah, I wish. That'd be crazy. Oh, that's perfect. Just don't fall. Yo. So one of the most common questions that I'm getting on Facebook and YouTube comments is, where is Matt versus 2? Where has it gone? Why did you just stop out of nowhere? And there's, I guess, a few different reasons why I haven't been doing my Matt versus videos. The main reason, to be honest, has been because prep this year in 2013, granted I started in 2012, late 2012 on this prep, it doesn't feel that hard. It doesn't feel as like mysterious as it did the first time around. In 2011, first time I prepped, first time, you know, doing macros, hitting macros every single day, and watching my body just lose fat right before my eyes. Almost like every time you add 1 + 1, you're gonna get 2. Basically, my body was responding in that sort of way. It was like no matter what, if I hit my macros and did what my coach was telling me to do, my body was responding in a very favorable way. And it was just like miraculous to me how that was happening in 2011. This time around, there's really no surprise. There's like no surprise, there's no mystery, there's no like astonishment. Other than, of course, just I really like how I look this year compared to 2011. You know, 2 years later after that season, I feel like I put on a good amount of muscle in that small amount of time. And I just, like I said, I don't feel that need to get on camera and tell you guys, holy shit, my first experience with this, holy shit, my first experience with that, because everything has been done before back in 2011. And the other reason why I haven't been doing Matt versus videos, I think, has been because it's just been a lot easier this year. 2011, I guess I didn't realize how mentally stressful, emotionally stressful it was until towards the end of my prep in 2011, my first prep. This year I'm already in my 24th week of dieting, and honestly, not until this week have I felt the emotional, the mental kind of stress that cutting for a competition seems to give people. So I haven't felt the need to, like, you know, come and whine and bitch and shit on camera like I did every fucking day in 2011. You know, I would get on camera and be like, talk about, I mean, most of the time I was really positive, but you could kind of see the stress or the just a weird feeling behind my voice back in 2011. And of course, like I said before, it was all a new thing in 2011. Yeah, anyways, this year it doesn't feel as new. Not to say it's not exciting, it's definitely really exciting. There's just nothing new about it. And like I said, I haven't been feeling like shit until like today. Not today, but this last week. I've kind of been starting to feel the effects of this diet, of being low body fat. And you know, since I did it before 2011, I totally kind of can expect this feeling. But most of all, I know how to react to it, and I kind of know how to train my brain into thinking certain ways so that my behaviors are a certain way, and I'm doing certain actions that are beneficial, positive, and helpful. So yeah. I mean, back in 2011, I wasted a lot of time doing really pointless things, and as productive as I thought I was back then, I'm honestly like 10,000 times more productive right now. So I guess that's another reason why I've been doing my Matt versus videos. I've just been so busy with Legends of Aesthetics. A lot of behind the scenes kind of stuff. And I won't get too deep into it because I doubt you guys want to hear about it. But a lot of behind the scenes things with the website, with the merchandise, and all that stuff. So I'll leave that out since it's probably not too exciting. Other than the fact that I'm pretty confident LOA will be up and running this year. That's what's really got me going. That's one of my primary focuses. So one thing that I do to kind of help me deal with some of the natural things that happen as you lose weight. One thing I noticed is that when you're going through a prep, guys and girls, you tend to become, of course, sort of pessimistic in a way. But a lot of the times you kind of feel like you're too busy. Like you'll tell yourself, I don't have time for this, or I don't have time for that. And a lot of times when friends invite you to things, or bring opportunities your way, or even like obligations that you promised people that you do for them, or just any kind of obligations, as you get closer and closer to competition, sometimes you let things slip and you'll find yourself saying, I don't have time for it. I can't do it. No. And any time you start feeling these kind of feelings, like you don't have time, or you're too busy, or you're too good for this, or you're so much more productive doing this XYZ task when you were obligated to do A, B, and C. Stop yourself, like stop, and just start saying, yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I will do that. Yes. Just in your mind, you know. And it'll help you stay on track with the things that you should be doing outside the bodybuilding world. One thing I noticed that this season that I've done pretty successfully, and I've noticed compliments, well, not really compliments, but just observations from other people. They'll be like, wow, you're so happy for how much time you've been dieting, or how close you are for how you look. Like, I was talking to a lady today, my friend Michelle in the gym. I told her how long I've been dieting, and we talked for like, she's like, wow, you seem so happy. Like, how do you do it? And I was like, well, just focus on the good stuff, but at the same time, get your diet, or understand, I guess this really applies to those who are dieting and maybe aren't doing macros, or, you know, definitely those who are doing macros, but it kind of revolves around that. Like, it's, since you have your diet in check via the macro system, you can almost just dissociate yourself from the fact that you're on a diet, because it's like, you know what you need to do and you're doing it anyway. There's no reason to take like more space in your mind, more time to think about these things, to focus on these things. Like, for example, when I eat, it's as simple as that. I don't actually have to think about it and think like, when is my next meal gonna be? Or what am I gonna eat next? Or this or that, or how shitty do I feel? You could pretty much like program yourself and just focus on tasks that need to be done and how you're gonna accomplish those tasks, and pretty much put yourself so far away from the actual diet, the actual contest prep, because those things eventually become automatic. You know, I automatically hit my macros for the day. I hit my fiber, I get 1 fruit, 1 vegetable, etc. All these different things, at least 1 fruit, at least 1 vegetable. But you can put it behind you on the back burner, not in terms of like importance, but in terms of your focus, your thought. Because you don't actually have to think about your prep 24/7 for you to have a great prep. And I think that's the reason why my prep this year is so much easier, so much more successful. Why I'm keeping more strength in all these different things is because I've put myself outside my own body, outside my own mind when it comes to the prep itself. Here I am, but my prep is over here, away from sight, out of mind, because all the actions that are part of that prep are just automatic. So that's a tangent from the yes-no thing I was talking about earlier, but let's go back to that. I mean, like I was saying before, the obligations that you've already established, the things that you need to do, don't let the thoughts of your diet, the thoughts of your prep come before them. Get it so that the diet, the contest prep is over here and everything is automatically being done no matter what. Like, you're getting your workouts in and you're loving them, but the diet itself, the contest prep, doesn't have to be something constantly consuming your mind. It gives you more attention, gives you more focus on actually going through with all the obligations that you may have to your family, your wife, kids, school, this, that, projects, your business. And to top it off, to cap it off, you know, put the diet, the contest prep over here. Once you have established the fact that you are on top of it, you know, you're hitting your macros and all that, and focus on the things that really matter. You know, the time with your family, friends, kids, doing what you have to do for work, taking care of whoever you have to take care of, taking care of business. And yeah, that's that. Chipotle and Game of Thrones.
Hey, quit being a little bitch! Ogus cake!